fans, and welcome back to another live PGA Tour 2K23 live stream here on the channel. I seem to live stream more than I do record content these days. I'm not sure if that's something that's good for the channel or something you guys do prefer. But tonight we are going to be checking out Great Falls Park AK by Brave Caleb. Brave Caleb is no stranger to the channel. We have featured many of his courses throughout the years, throughout the different variations of the games live here, or either recorded. But let me make sure that we are live here first. YouTube seems to play up too often for me. We are live. I'm just going to quickly make a few edits to the video, guys, for your viewing pleasure. But I do hope everyone is well this Monday evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are located. But Brave Caleb has just dropped this course. I think it was a good few hours ago today. So I thought, let's jump on and showcase it. I'm really struggling with my swing at the moment. I've got no idea what has happened to my game over these last 7 or 8 rounds now. I've just got no confidence in my swing line. Swing timing's not bad, but my game is just all over the shop. It was in such a good place as well for a good 4 or 5 weeks, apart from my putting, sod's law. But it's another unscripted, unplanned live stream here on the channel, off the cuff, all natural. I'm sure you guys enjoy it that way. Right, yet again, it's not letting me use the thumbnail I've created. File is too large. Don't understand that one at all. Right, edits made. We are going to be checking out this fantasy golf course. I'm just guessing it's a fantasy golf course. Brave Caleb's courses normally are on the realms of fantasy. Extremely tough, but absolutely stunning. Right, let's get the live stream up, guys. Before we tee off, as always, if you are new to the channel, please make sure to smash the subscribe button. And if you are enjoying the content, please leave a like. So Great Falls Park AK by Brave Caleb. Let's check out the course details. There's a par 70. Fairways and greens are firm. The green speed is medium. The weather is overcast and the time of day is noon. That thumbnail picture looks really dark and gloomy. I hope that's not going to be the case. But there are 3 tee options. We will be swinging from the white tees, which are playing 6,559 yards. And as always, pin set numero uno. We will leave everything else at default. And let's tee off. Like I say, I've got no idea how this is going to go. My game is just all over the place at the moment. Oh my goodness, wow, it doesn't look dark and gloomy. Look at this for an opening hole. Great Falls Park. Look at the waterfalls cascading down there. I think I'm going to have to bail to the left. Look at that, there's a flood. Diggers try. Look at that, he's actually got the water coming out of the sewer there. The diggers try to tidy up the flood. That is cool. A lot of detail in this guy's courses. We are going to have to bail to the left because I just do not think I can carry the hazards in the centre of the fairway there. So we're going to have to try and draw this against the wind. I'm going to have to take a few practice swings though. Like I say, I just do not know what to expect with my game. Look at that swing line. I'm pushing things right. I can live with that. I can live with that all day. Right. Beautiful opening tee shot. That draw kicked into perfection. And this is going to be a long par 5. But my goodness. This really is on the realms of fantasy. I think it's meant to be a nature park. What a stunning opening hole. 206 up 55. I think my 5-wood's going to get there, but I'm going to have to strike this so clean. Ball's going to shoot left at my feet. Let's add a little bit of loft The wind should bring it back round. That needs to get up. I think I'm just about there. I'm not.
No, this one's going through some brush.
I didn't make it. I didn't hit that clean. But I think we can flop this pretty comfortably. Just did not hit that ball clean at all. Better being long here, because there is a backstop. I'm going to go full backspin. 25.49. I think that gets up there comfortably. It's a huge slope. It did comfortably get. I've got no idea how that got up with that slope. Wow. Green speeds are 138. What is going on with my game, ladies and gentlemen? It's like completely unrecognizable. I just don't recognize my swing. I really don't. To convert that opening birdie. And this, oh wow, that pin is right at the front. Rocks in play here. It's rare you're on a golf course and you're saying, I'm on the tee box and the rocks are a real hazard. Only feet from the pin. And I'm going to be really in between clubs here. 219 or 207. 219, we're going to have to try and draw this again. Full backspin. Try and play for that valley. It's a nice swing line, but it's a big fast, and with that, it's going to be long and left. Wow. I did warn you guys before I teed off. I should have jumped in the practice range just to get a feel for things, but as you know, it's not how I operate. I like to come out the course and deal with the cards I have. Now, how's that not downhill? That's actually saying it's an uphill putt. It's a double breaker. I can't understand how that is claiming it's uphill, though. I'm baffled. Right, it's definitely breaking more from left to right. Got the putt weight. I think it just needs to reach this slope. It needs to slow down, though. It was uphill. It's a really good lag putt. Let's convert the par putt. And 1 under through 2. This is going to be a tough golf course. I've just got a feeling. Depending on the wind you get, this course is going to play completely different in different scenarios. But wow, look at this. It's absolutely breathtaking. Now, if I had the wind with me here, I'm taking that on every day of the week. Sadly, I don't, so we're going to have to come down to the 3-wood. But I am going to have to take a few practice swings here. Right, I can deal with that all day. Right, I've just got to remember how I've... Oh, look at the eagle. Eagle swoop for the ball there. I've just got to remember how I've executed that swing. My swing is just... It's all over the place. Right, 100 in between clubs, but let's go a lot of loft, full backspin. Try and land this just short of the pin. And hopefully set up birdie. Tiny slope. And look at the punishment there. It's going to kick left off that slope, but it's going to be a tough putt. Coming up way short. It's rare I execute slows. It just tells me I'm not swinging well. Normally when my swing timing is off, it's predominantly fasts due to how quickly I swing. Right, it's breaking right to left and then it should turn back. It's a good putt line. I've got the weight. Is it going to turn? It has turned. It's overturned.
Just a little too much.
Due to that slight slope, it's left me a tricky uphiller. There's not much movement in this at all, though. But these slower greens can catch it out. That's a disappointing par. We were only 100 yards from the pin there. Oh, wow. The views in this course just distract you from playing golf. Is this actually drivable? That is up 115 feet. Now, that green is huge. I think we can just about get up there, guys, but I really don't fancy the putt it would leave me. I'm taking it on, but I think if we play it well, I'm going to be left with an absolute horrible putt. I really do. I don't even have my boosts on here. 103%. Nah, 106%. It's going to work out. I'm going to find the bottom tier. Look how that ball just hooked horribly left. And this is going to be all uphill. I'm definitely not pitching it. It's maybe a godsend because I would have had, I think, way over 100-foot putt there. I just don't think we could have. The way the green runs, I don't think we would have got near the pin with a putt. 96. Let's go with that. Come on, early. Sort this swing out, son. What the hell is going on? It's a big push right and a fast, but it's going to work out. Now, that's how the Platinum players play. That swing line is how the Platinum players play. I'm not a Platinum player, and I don't want my swing to be like that. Somehow, it's a birdie. I move to 2 under par through 4. 2 par sandwiched in between 2 birdies. Oh, Wisers. And this is a huge downhill par 3. Oh, 696. I'm going to have to go full backspin. Whoa, there is a little bit of movement. A fair bit of movement on this pin. That's going to accelerate my ball as well. This is tough. I'm going to have to apply a good bit of backspin as well. That wind surely moves me hard right due to the elevation drop. That's actually a really good strike. Come on, wind. Yardage is going to be half decent. It's going to be a pin high putt. It's a very quiet putt. One bead turning. I'm just playing this one firm. And that is a good birdie. Calculated the downhill elevation well there. And I moved to 3 under. Waterfalls are a huge feature. So this is kind of the flood zone that we seen on the first hole. I don't know what's going on. My fittings, my skill fittings are just not kicking in. I'm going to have to overpower this to get up here, I think. That's up 77 feet. Right, there's a really good swing. That is going to get me to the top of the fairway just. This is a longer course than advertised, by the way. But the views this golf course offers is nothing short of magnificent. Right, 195, 186. I'm going to apply a little bit of fade, full backspin here. Try and surf this wind. It's a slight slow. And look how far right it's kicking. It's going to kick hard left here, but it may kick off the green. Or it may stay in the heavy rough. I expected a firmer kick there. Just got no rhythm to my game whatsoever at the moment. Right, that's all downhill. An awkward lie at my feet as well. Should release out. It really has released out. That's going to be a tougher birdie putt than I would have liked. Wow. Convinced I put full backspin on that chip. Should turn. It's a good read. It's a good putt. Sadly, my putting seems to be the best part of my game at the moment. It's normally my worst. Not that I'm going to complain. So, hole number 7. I just love the environment he's created here. I mean, it's clearly a national park. Open to the public. And they're all walking about this golf course. And the way I'm swinging and playing at the moment, it's a death trap. Can I get up here, though? It's going to be close. I'm going to have to shape it. Some of these short par fours are probably just not worth the risk. Right, there is a perfect.
Shot's looking good. Nice and
Tiny
strong.
fast. Oh, we're up.
This could
Are
be
we going to
good.
hold the
Good
top
lane.
tier though? I don't think so.
Okay.
104% kicked in there. That is going to come all the way down to the bottom tier of this green. No, it's not. It stayed there. It's going to be a lengthy putt though,
Green and,
but it is a putt
got a putt
for eagle.
coming up.
Got to be
That's all right.
careful here as well. Don't want to
Okay,
overrun
nice
this
one
past the
for
pin.
eagle.
There's a fair bit of turn here, right to left. These 138 greens are a test for me. Right, I've definitely got the weight. That's a lovely putt line. Just going to come up short. I've played that well, by the way. It's going to leave nothing more than 3 feet for the birdie. Good birdie. 5 under through 7, and I am swinging nowhere near what I'm capable of here. But the main attraction is this stunning golf course by Brave Caleb. It's a long par 3. What? Right, he's carved steps out of the rock there. That is fascinating. The creativity this guy has got is off the charts. I'm going to hit 219 here. It's a big green, but you've got very little margin for error here. That's a good strike. How's that going so far left and long? Wow. I've totally misjudged the downhill elevation there. This is going to be a horrible putt, by the way. I could have swore that club would have been decent.
Here we go, birdie putt.
This is a close your eyes and hit and hope job. This is nasty. This is really, really nasty. Now it should continue to turn. It tried to. It's a decent weight. It didn't break as much as I expected at my feet. The weight was extremely good.
9-foot putt.
Now, these are the kind of putts that if you want anyone to miss, I'm your man. I'm going to play this one firm.
Let's head towards the hole.
Firm putt paid off there. And we are going to step on to the 9th hole. 5 under through 8.
Loading up for a par 5.
Now, is that rough? Yeah, see, there is a little patch of rough there. Are you guys noticing that? It's very, very hard to distinguish. I would like to see the rough a slightly different colour, because you may think, right, I've got a couple of yards either way of that bunker. Yeah, I would like to see that. This is a tough tee shot though. I'd like to see that rough just a different colour so it's easily noticeable. Right, that is a really good swing. Ball's going exactly where I wanted it with that slight draw. It's just repeating that early. I don't think I've had 2 good shots in a row. 212, 206, 219. There's a little backstop here that we could try and use. Ball is going to shoot left at my feet. Wind should bring it back. That was a beautiful strike. It's back-to-back good strikes. This should be half decent. This should filter. Come on. Don't you dare stay up there. Come on, ball. We've played that slope as well as we could have. Yeah, it's going to leave an eagle putt. Would love to drop this eagle. Now the ball does turn a little bit more with these slower greens. Got the weight. And we've got the read by the looks of things. Boom, right into the centre of the cup. What an eagle that is. And it does move me to -7. Actually having a really good round here. It's that kind of course where one poor shot, one poor decision can just completely ruin your scorecard. But what an environment. Looks like there's a city coming out of nowhere up there. Up 95 feet. You've got to be careful here because these shots are deceiving. Let's go full loft. And try find the center of the fairway. Needed to avoid that slow, but I think we're going to be okay. Right, see, I'm in the light rough. I mentioned that a while ago. It's very, very hard to make out. I would like to see that picked out a different colour so it's more noticeable. Not that the light rough's an issue, but this is a long par 4. The elevation gains are incredible. It's going to be a 3 iron. Ball is going to shoot left at my feet. Water in play here. It's a huge slope. Horrible swing line as well. And that has come up short and right.
Looks like you're a bit off on that approach. And this is your 3rd shot.
Right, I can be completely aggressive here. That is uphill. Can't hit a huge slow though. Played this really well. Get up there. Get up there. Oh, it just checked on that second bounce. Tell you what, that was on line too. It's a straightforward par putt. Keeps me at -7. Hole number 11. These par 3s are giving me the fear.
Let's see how this one goes.
That is stunning. That is like a eternity pool. Is that what they call them? Just love to be sitting in that, overlooking this mountain terrain. This is a beautiful golf course. 158. I'm going to de-loft the 8 iron here. And there's very little room for error here. And the way I'm swinging, it's a good strike. Now it should kick left here towards the pin. Come on. Come on. There it comes. Oh, it just came down. I was expecting that slope to move me a little bit more. Right, it's another birdie opportunity. We've read these putts pretty well so far tonight. Long may it continue. That's another really good putt. It does move me to -8 through 11. And there's those city. I don't think it's a city though. Kind of looks out of place, in my opinion, those buildings. Right, let's go for a big draw shot here, just to take yardage off this tee shot. Come on, wind.
Not sure where this one's going to end up.
Should kick right. Oh no, that's heavy rough. That could be a problem. I did not expect.
Into an elevated green here.
I'm in trouble now. I did not expect that ball to travel as far as it did. It's a goldfish bowl green, but can I get there? This is horrible. Get the perfect. It should get a firm kick. This may work out pretty well, you know. It has done. It's going to give me an eagle putt. Now, the greens aren't the most challenging greens. But I think the main challenge to this course is the tee shots and the approach shots and calculating the elevation drops and gains. I'm not sure if I've hit that firm enough. It's going to break yet. Didn't hit it firm enough. Horrible putt line. It's a par. Hole number 13. It's another drivable par 4. It really is a risk-reward golf course. And I think driver is going to be far too much here. I'm going to have to come down to the 3-wood. And I'm convinced that's going to get me there with a nice strike. I don't want to be short. I don't fancy being short. The false front there. Overpowered it, 103% power. It's not going to get there, is it? Driver was going to be far too long. And I didn't expect that firm kick. I fully expected that ball to kick backwards, so I'll take that. This ball's just going to pop straight up in the air due to the elevation. There we go, it has done. Has it got enough legs? Just going to come up short, almost chipped it in there. It's going to be a tap-in birdie. Moves me to -9. I need to tidy up that putt line early. And the reason I say that, I've changed all my fittings in my putting, all to putt weight. I've got no swing path involved in it, so I really need to tidy it up. I would say the majority of these par 4s, depending on the wind, are drivable. I don't think I'm going to reach this. I'm going to have to bail to the left here. Let's apply a good bit of fade. It's a really nice strike. Should kick towards the green here. It has done. Just left me a flop. But look at that for a view. See if we can get up higher. There we go. That is absolutely beautiful. This golf course really offers spectacular views from nearly every single hole. I think that gets there with a good execution. I normally hit slight fast with a flop. There it is. Oh, wow, get down. Ball took off. It's a tougher putt than I was hoping for. Similar to the putt I just missed on the previous hole. This time I'm giving it a little bit more break and going to play it slightly firmer. Most of the break is at my feet. Come on, keep turning. Just didn't turn that last 2 beads, did it? Which I'm quite surprised at. That's why I'm not a huge fan of these 138 green speeds. Got to be happy with my putting this round so far though. Swing it has been inconsistent. These par 3s are such a pleasure to look at and play. Such a cool course. I love the rock work. 166. Good bit of D-loft here. Should be a good club. It's a really good strike. Needs to get down for me though, due to the D-loft. It's a pin-high putt. Right, I've missed quite a few of these putts now. I can't see it turning past that personally. It has. I'm not sure if my swing line was a factor there. Been missing too many putts now. That's 3 or 4. Especially on the back 9. Should be converting those after good iron shots in. And look at this. No hole's the same in this golf course. Plenty of variation. Let's apply a little bit of loft here. Rocks in play on the left. It's a big slope. I think I may just about get away with this with a kick left. Yeah. Lost a good yardage there as well with that slope. Now look at the valley. Oh my goodness. Look at this ridge that's cutting right through this green. That just makes it ever more difficult. I think a little bit of backspin due to this down slope as well. It's a nice club. This is a risky shot because you could be. Is that got to be out of bounds, right? Is it? Oh wow, it's not. A lot of riding in this golf shot. Got to play this really, really well. and I have. It's long.
Ooh, this one might be going a
It's
bit
really
long.
long. How on earth? It's in trouble.
Well, that approach kind
I
of
really
missed
didn't
the
expect
mark a
the
little
ball
bit.
to carry that far. It was a fast, a push right,
Shot.
and this is now horrible. I can't chip that. There's no way I can chip that. Yeah, I'm pretty shocked. I'm just going to be fully aggressive here. Let's go up a club because I just don't think this comes out. I'm going to go up 2 clubs. I think this ball just goes left basically. What a recovery shot that is, by the way. I'll take it.
On this one. Car save, possibly.
Everything was focused on the timing there.
This putt's tracking.
And that is some par. I'll take that all day long from where we were. 2 holes remaining. But this is such a cool golf course to play.
Here we go on the 17th hole.
Let's go full backspin. Play this into the wind. And I need a good strike here. Anything right at the green, right at the pin should be decent. It's perfect. Why is that going so far right? It's going to kick left, surely. Don't hit the rock. Why on earth? That has worked out beautifully, but why did that ball continue to go right when the wind was kind of at 7 o'clock in my face? I don't understand that. I hit that to perfection as well. I hit it perfect. Really don't get that one. And this is a really tough putt. I like the variation and the difficulty of the greens, by the way. I've missed it. Wow. Missing too many putts this back 9 now. We should be 11, 12 under par. We got a favourable kick there to set up the birdie opportunity, but 2 birdies the back 9. And I've had plenty of birdie opportunities, but just missed so many putts. No shock there. I'm still amazed at that ball going right. I can only assume the wind changed on me. So final hole is a par 5, and I'm just not getting my fittings. I don't know what's happening. The game is not wanting to give me my fittings off the driver. Let's surf the wind here. It's a good strike. Not going to reach this in 2, I don't think. 278 into that wind. Is driver off the deck worth it? Let's go full loft. The problem I have with driver off the deck is the ball never seems to get airbound. It just seems to stay low, and that is full loft. Let's go full backspin as well, almost. Got to execute this well. It's maybe not worth it, but let's go for it. Right, that's a laser beam perfect. That needs to get down. It may sit pretty softly with a backspin. It has done. This may turn round. Oh, it's going to stay. That is so unlucky. Look at that, guys. Another yard left, and that ball is down near the pin for an eagle putt. Right, this ball's just going to shoot straight downhill. Just going to feed this down there. Get in the hole. It's a good shot. It is going to ensure a birdie finish. We are going to finish at -10. It's a round that should have been far better with my putting. But yeah, you're seeing where my game is at the moment. Hey, Greg, welcome to the live stream, pal. It really is a cool course. You're seeing what my game is just now, guys. Very inconsistent. Every time I pick up this controller, I just don't know what I'm going to get. But that can only make for good viewing for you guys. But thanks to everyone who did hang out with me here in the live stream. I was mainly focused on showcasing that course, so apologies for missing a few of the chat. But before we do leave, make sure to smash the like button. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Get out there and play Great Falls Park, AK by Brave Caleb. Let me know your thoughts on the course in the comment section below. And until the next video, guys, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.